What's going on, my Rebel winners? This is the XRP Scum here. And I have some news for you. As we see, the charts are just going astronomical right now. Now, remember, when I said as soon as the lawsuit is over, these institutions and banks are going to be using XRP as soon as they get the news that this lawsuit is over and that Gary Gensler is done and Brad Garlinghouse has to pay a fine. They agree on that, and then boom, the news comes out. The lawsuit's officially completely over, even though it does not matter because we already got the ruling last year on the 13th of July that XRP is a non-security. Anyway, I don't want to focus on that point, but on the 13th of this year in July, we had the 1 year celebration of that. Since then, we've been seeing some bullish momentum with the price. We saw a catalyst of a moment where our former president almost got assassinated, and he happens to be the one that's claiming to be the first crypto president. Okay, so that's already in line there. We already do know that Donald Trump indirectly endorses XRP because part of his campaign, you can choose to donate XRP. So that tells me, yeah, he's in the know and he knows what it is. Therefore, if he's doing anything, if you are somebody, he might not be coming out and saying, yes, I endorse XRP. He's not going to say it. But if you look at his campaign and see that he's accepting XRP as a donation, then that tells me, yes, very much so, he is endorsing XRP. But, like I said, remember, as soon as it's over, as soon as the lawsuit's over, all these banks and institutions are going to start using XRP. It's not over, right? That's the whole thing. This isn't it yet. We have not flipped on the switch yet. The switch remains to be not flipped. And why am I saying that? I'm saying that because this is just a test, okay? We haven't seen nothing yet. We've only moved about 15 cents maybe total. It keeps getting increasingly larger with every jump that we go. We keep creating higher lows and higher highs within, if you ignore everything right before that aggressive bear trap that we had, if you look at it in the charts. I wanted to share something else with you today. Why is it that every time somebody receives new information, okay, why do we go with what our brain is telling us immediately without any kind of experimentation, without any kind of investigating or fact-checking what this person is saying? For example, if I told you that the earth is flat, most people will look at me and just snicker, laugh, and say that it's a joke. But that's an immediate emotional response without any fact-checking, without any research, and therefore it remains an emotional reaction. And I feel like the way that we receive new information, I feel like we should challenge new information. Always challenge new information, yes. And is that technically challenging new information by laughing it off? Yes. But the way I challenge new information is I hold off on all of my emotional opinions, okay? If somebody told me that they just saw a unicorn, right? I'm not gonna laugh. But if they happen to have a video of this unicorn, and instead of me laughing, I'm gonna say, okay, let me see the evidence. And they show me a video of this fucking unicorn. Okay, yeah, that's fact right there. He's got the evidence, unless he's the CGI, which is, I don't know anybody that's real good with computers and stuff. I kind of doubt that they'll be able to just do that on their phone. So you start to get more evidence to support one side or the other, rather than just immediately saying, oh, well, that's not true, and laughing it off because it sounds crazy. Or if I looked at you and said that all birds are fake, they're all robots, okay, why? Why is it your initial response to laugh? I mean, I get it, it sounds funny, that's why. But the logical thing for us to do is to kill a bird, dissect it, and say, okay, now we can rule out that we don't believe that all birds are robots, for example. That's just, fun examples that I can come up with on top of my head. People write things off too quick, in my opinion, to dismiss them before proper investigation, okay? So I shared a video clip with a friend, and because it contained something that is kind of strange to him, like, okay, witchcraft. How many people are watching this channel know enough about witchcraft to say that it's right or wrong? Probably zero. And I feel like that person that I shared this information with is one of them. I could be wrong, but they said that they sound schizophrenic. That's your opinion, but it's an emotional opinion, because instead of getting out your phone and Googling this and trying to find information, there's people in the world that has spent hours of their own personal time doing this research, right? Do you think every single one of them are wasting their time? They've been doing it for years. There's got to be something there if you can continue researching for years, hours and hours of your own time. There's got to be something there. And I'm not saying that that's the case every time. I'm just trying to encourage everybody to start thinking a little bit differently. Because if you think from a linear, closed-minded perspective, then you're never going to grow and you're never going to learn anything. That's all I got for you guys today. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, be sure to force choke that like button and lightsaber slash the shit out of that subscribe button. That's all I got for you guys today. May the force be with you.